Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tech Showdown. My name is Kevin, this is my co-host Teddy, and today we're going to be checking out the Corsair K70 Lux RGB gaming keyboard. Now super quickly before we jump into this review, just want to say if you were very observant in that intro, you will have noticed there's two RX 480s in my rig right now. The next Showdown will be coming out after this video, and that's going to be the RX 480 Crossfire against a single GTX 1080, which I think is going to be quite interesting because quite a few drivers have come out since a lot of people did theirs, so we'll see how they do now. Anyways, let's jump into today's review, which is the K70 Lux. So I did my first K70 review a while ago now, when I was first starting out on YouTube, and I was always impressed by this keyboard, and so let's see if this one still impresses me. Let's start out first then with the design. So design wise, you might have noticed it's very similar to the K70 RGB. The main changes here with the Lux is that the font is different on the keycaps, a bit bigger, it's the font of the strafe. It's also coming with a better lighting controller and USB pass-through up the top there, so that's quite a cool new feature. Well, no, it's not a new feature, but it's new for this K70. Now, let's talk about the body then. So, the frame is a brushed aluminium. It gives a really premium feel and a premium weight. Now this isn't new, and it's also been around on the K70 for a while, but I really like it. And if you do actually own a K70 or have used one, you'll notice instantly when you're using it, it's a very premium feeling keyboard. Now it's coming with a big braided cable up the top there. It also has a BIOS switch by the USB pass-through, so that's quite cool. On the underneath you have 4 stands, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. It actually sits quite flat from standard, so you're going to need to be aware of that. I personally had it just with the top stands up, and that was nice for me, but you can just adjust it to wherever you like it. And it's also coming, just like many of the others, with a detachable wrist rest, so that's quite cool as well. You just clip that into the bottom there. I used it quite a bit with it, and it was really nice, and it's a good feature to have. A lot of people like having wrist rests. I'm surprised that so few keyboard companies actually put out wrist rests with their keyboards. Now let's talk about the keys. So it's featuring Cherry MX keys. As you know, I'm a big fan of them. They're German made, very well made. It's coming with 3 different types. You got the Cherry MX Red, like what I was using on this keyboard, the Cherry MX Blue, and the Cherry MX Brown. So these keys are just fantastic, these key switches. They're really good. I'm a big fan of them. They're just so much better than the Chinese switches, honestly. Once you go to a Cherry MX, you just cannot go back. They are that good. Big fan of them. It's great that Corsair is using them. As far as layout goes, it's the same as what we've come to expect from a K70. Pretty standard all the way around. You have the sort of more rugged texture on the spacebar there. There's also some additional FPS and MOBA key sets, keycap sets that you can change, to make the WASD keys rugged, or whatever you'd like to do there. Up the top right, you have some media keys. That's also pretty standard. A lot of people like having media keys on their keyboard. Personally, I don't use them, but hey, a lot of people do, so it's good that they include them. And yeah, just generally, it's a great keyboard. Fantastic to type on, really nice. The red switch isn't my personal favorite, the blue is, but it's still very good. And as I said, you won't go wrong with the Cherry MX switch. So let's talk about the lighting, because that's kind of like the main event with this keyboard. And the lighting is absolutely fantastic. It is some of the best keyboard lighting I've ever seen. It just looks so good. The colors are very rich. It goes very bright, especially in a darker room. This is quite light right now, so you guys can see me and see the keyboard clearly, but the lighting doesn't show up as well in it. But yeah, if you're in a bit more of a darker room, then you'll really see the lighting. It's really good. It's something that it seems some people either really like like it if a keyboard's got great lighting, and then other people just completely don't care about it. But if you're one of those people that do care a lot about having great RGB lighting on your gaming keyboard, then yeah, you're definitely going to want to take a look at this guy because the lighting is that good. So let's move on and talk about some of the other features with it. So it has 100% anti-ghosting and 104 key rollover on USB, so that's really, really good there. You're not going to be having any ghosting problems with this keyboard. It's coming with their Q software. And ever since I tested the Q software for the first time like 2 years ago, I have not liked it very much, and it has gotten a bit better since then. Well, maybe a bit, it's gotten better, we'll put it that way. It was absolutely just horrible when they first came out with it, but it has got a bit better now, but it still is just too complicated. Corsair, please just simplify it. They have simplified it in some ways, but the more advanced lighting settings, like setting it up for individual keys, is just still, they need to really look at what the other companies are doing. I will give it one thing, that you can do absolutely everything you want in it. It's definitely probably the most customizable, so that's really good. But still a bit too complicated for my taste. Now it's coming with a whole bunch of different lighting modes, so I'll let you guys check them out right now. So that gives you an idea of the different lighting modes of this keyboard. It's got quite a variation that should keep you very happy if you invest in one of these keyboards. Which brings us now to the conclusion, and what do I make of the K70 Lux RGB? So just like the normal K70s and the K70 RGB for that matter, this is just an awesome all-rounder. I've always said that about the K70s, they're just such a good all-rounder. Has a very sturdy build quality. This is going to last a while. Also has very premium feel. Has extremely good choice of switch, being Cherry MX, and also you can choose a red, a blue, or a brown, so to keep a lot of people happy, and that'll last a very, very long time. The layout of the keys is very good. Also, the media keys are there if that's something you like to use. The lighting is absolutely tremendous. It is so good. Very, very good lighting with this keyboard. But the Q software lets it down a lot. It's just too complicated. A lot of people that just want something simple will be maybe a bit thrown off by it. But at the same time, I mean, you can do everything in it, so that's good. And the price here in New Zealand at Playtech is $299 for when it comes out. And to me, it's too high. Honestly, it's just too high. This is a great keyboard, but that price is too high. Would I still recommend it? Yes, for sure. But I would say that you should, really make sure that this is the keyboard for you. Also, if you're a person that doesn't really care much about great lighting, then maybe, think about something else, even from within the Corsair lineup. But if you're someone that wants a great premium keyboard with fantastic lighting, and you don't mind paying a bit more of a higher price for it, then yeah, definitely go for this K70 Lux, because even though you're going to pay a lot of money for it, you're going to get yourself one hell of a keyboard out of it. Now, I thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe to Tech Showdown if you haven't already, and like the video. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.